Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Monchwinkel. We are on the RDAllen multiplayer server. I am joined at the moment by Tom and Kyle, but they both appear to be AFK at the moment, so not responding anyway. And we are cultivating. And if I look all the way around, a ridiculously small cultivator. I think we got a little spoiled here on Pleasant Valley with all the large equipment we had. And hopefully my internet here is playing better today. It seemed to be before I got on, so hopefully this turns out much better than the last episode did. Although it is lagging a little bit. Interesting. I may have to go do some more work on my internet here after I get done with this. It seems like what happens, you know, get some bad weather or something, you know, internet's crappy. And then after that happens, it seems like the modem and router and stuff, they get screwed up and the internet just doesn't work well until I reboot them, so I may have to do that. Anyway. Server is progressing slowly at this moment. As you can see, we got 19,000, not a whole lot. And obviously using small cultivator. And small planters. Yeah, there is something that's kind of fun about this, though. I mean, it may be small equipment, but it's still fun. Oh, that weight gets stuck on the fence. Sorry. Didn't mean to knock over your fence there. Maybe you have to, you know, put another nail in that or something. Missed a spot over there. I guess I gotta drive a little better. I didn't set up the GPS mod here. I'm not sure who was cultivating before me. I just happened to hop in this tractor. It's like, okay, looks like some cultivating needs to be done, so. And I'm not using the auto steer function. I am steering myself here. And, you know, someone asked me that a while back. How come you're not using the auto steer function? Well, sometimes it's more fun to drive yourself. I mean, that is what Farming Simulator is kind of sort of about, isn't it? Okay, all you people with OCD, don't look now. And can I just say it is a little bit hard to drive with a little bit of lag here on the server at the moment. And actually, I shouldn't really say the server, probably more than likely my internet connection that's lagging. And again, I'll mention, for those of you looking to join us on the server, all the mods you need are in the description below. What I have done is I have provided two links. The first download link will download all the mods straight off the server. So the mods that are on this server, it'll download as one zip mod. You'll have to unzip that into your mod folder. And, you know, someone was asking, how do I unzip it? Just right click on it, and depends what program you have installed. If you got a is it WinZip, I believe, and the one I personally use, WinRAR. You know, right there, extract. If you don't have any of those programs installed, and you don't have to, by the way. Uh-oh, big leg spike. Big leg spike. Big bad leg spike. There we go. You don't have to have any of the you know, WinZip, zip programs installed, whatever. Windows itself can unzip them for you. You know, just right-click on the zip file and extract. And, you know, extract it wherever you want, and then put them in your mod folder. All that's to it. Nothing to it, so... Then the second download link, or as I'm going to call it, the alternate download link. If you don't have any of the mods needed to join the server, or you're missing like the majority of them, I'd suggest using the first one. Or if the first one doesn't work for you, got the alternate one. And the alternate one allows you to download either individually, or you can download them all as one as well there if you like. Whichever works for you. And then there's also, I provided links to some of the major mods, what I'm calling them, on the server. I've got a link to the Monchwinkel map. Just an FYI there, you folks thinking, oh, I'm going to go download the Monchwinkel map from the link I provided. The link I provided to that map does not seem to work on this server for some reason, even though that is where it came from. So call me slightly confused, but probably don't want to turn it that much. So let's try that, and then maybe shift it over, maybe turn it. Shift it over a little bit. This looks like it might have been done by hand, judging by the fact it's not straight. Looks like we're on field 31 here. Maybe I'll do a headland too, might make it easier to turn around. This part of field 31 has houses surrounding it, so... Also, since last recording, I did add 2 additional mods to the server. We added a Peterbilt 379 truck. It's actually a pack. It comes with 2 of them. There's a loggerhead version and then just a normal version. And then we added a trailer as well. And, you know, there again, if folks downloaded all the mods initially but didn't get the 2 truck and trailer mod, you can go to the alternate download link and just download them individually. You know, obviously much quicker to just download the 2 small mods compared to the whole shebang. And we're joined by Ross there on the server here. Yeah, someone needs to come up with like a nice GPS mod here that allow you to do nice curvy headland around the field here. GPS mod obviously doesn't help you with that at all. And I just happen to notice the speed on the server here is set at 1x, so I put it back up to 5 there. So I got Kyle's message. No, I don't think so. Could be, though, depending on what message he left. Oh, join a TeamSpeak. Oh, okay. Ross says, oh well, hi guys, I'm back. That's something worth mentioning as well. For those of you joining us on the server, or don't even necessarily need to join us on the server, we do have a TeamSpeak server. Details are in the description below as well. $10,000, oh man, 10,000 ping. Not that bad. It's actually doing good right now. 30. Looks like the low 30s to high 20s, which is usually pretty good for me. It's usually where it sits, right around the 30s mark there. A little lower, a little higher sometimes. Okay, maybe we'll do one more headline here and we'll call it good. Or maybe I'll just keep doing this because it's like a small section. Am I using the steering wheel? Yes, I am. And I've got a couple questions from people asking, how you liking that steering wheel? Liking it very much. It's definitely, at least in my opinion, for Farming Simulator anyway, better than the G27. Just because the controls are designed for Farming Simulator. And it's got all the controls you need on it. Controls are, specifically set up for Farming Simulator needs. And I mean, don't get me wrong there, the G27 I think overall is a better steering wheel. I don't think the Farming Simulator steering wheel beats the G27 at all. It's just the fact that the Farming Simulator steering wheel is actually got all the controls you need for Farming Simulator on it, so. Oh, he's going right. I don't think you can actually drive through that. That's funny, he's sitting in the yard there. Someone else obviously having trouble with their internet. Oh, you can't drive through here. Okay, I did not know that. That's funny. I think most of the fences on this map are collidable, but apparently that one's not. Oh, that's not fair. He's got the Dutes. He's got a bigger tractor. And I'm also not lined up with the GPS very good, apparently. I'm actually lined up with the GPS, it's just the tractor's sitting at kind of a funny angle because it's a little too small to pull this cultivator. Okay, I think we'll just go through the mods here again real quick. I know I did last episode, but the way the last episode went with the internet, it wasn't too good. So just to show you guys the mods again, the category has gotten a little bigger, as you can see. Miscellaneous, we now have a trailer. And two trucks. They're basically both the same, just a logger version and a non-logger version. I believe you guys have probably seen me use these before, so let's go back in there. I'm not done. Tractors. We obviously got the John Deere 9560 RX. Probably be a while before we see this tractor. Then we have a whole bunch of New Hollands. This is the New Holland pack. And it starts out at the T455 all the way up to a T9670. Double-wheeled, triple-wheeled. There's a whole bunch of different wheeled versions in here. And I've not used this pack before. I have checked it out, and let me rephrase it this way. I've not used it on screen before. So, just my opinion, a really nice tractor pack. You know, T6s, T5s, T7s, T8s, T9s. You know, if you want a T485, you can have one. Not sure what you'd want one this small for, but you can have one. Harvesters, we got the New Holland Harvester pack for those. The headers to go with them. We got the New Holland telehandler and wheel loader. These are just the Giants DLC version. Not the paid one. These are the free ones. We got the trailer that is for this map. It can hold all the special crap this map has. Let's see, there's a couple of header trailers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It was suggested maybe we could add some skid steer mods. I know there's a couple good skid steer mods. So we may add more mods to the server yet. We'll see once. You know, one reason I've never added a whole lot of mods to the server is because it always makes it a lot harder for you folks to download the mods and join. But I think with the setup I have now for allowing you folks to download mods, it should make it much, much easier. It's a little bit, maybe I'll just turn the GPS off here. Probably more of a hindrance than help. Now the fun part is got to plant all this. Okay, looks like Ross will probably finish up the last little bit there. And I think there is more cultivating that has to happen on this side of the field yet. Looks like it probably needs to be harvested first, I'm guessing. And looks like somebody has started planting it already as well. Excellent. Doesn't look like the GPS mod was used here either, so maybe I'll just not use it. The horn button here on the steering wheel makes it real easy to honk horn. Someone did leave a comment about that. It's like, oh brother, horn button on the steering wheel. Not everybody will be honking their horns on multiplayer. That's pretty much true. People are all honking their horns, at least the ones that have steering wheels anyway probably are. Makes it really easy for me to honk my horn back anyway, let me put it that way. Oh, there's just one narrow little strip here that's not harvested. It might just, I don't know, maybe we'll cultivate that under. Just one of my experiences, if it doesn't get ripe when it's supposed to, it tends to just stay that way, and sometimes it's easier just to cultivate it under. And I'm not sure when this and how this field was planted, so it could have been that was planted way later, I'm not sure. Seems kind of odd considering where it is that it'd be planted a whole lot later, but I guess it's definitely possible. This is a 4x map, by the way, for those of you wondering. It is, basically what that means, it's 4 times bigger than your standard map. So take Westbridge Hills or Bjornholm. It is 4 times bigger than those maps, so quite a bit bigger. It seems like a pretty common size for big maps. Mod authors that create the big maps, seems like they usually do a lot of 4x. I know in 2013 there was a couple of 16x maps. Have I disabled withering yet? Good question. Plant withering is off. Plant growth is also off. Okay. I'm not sure why plant growth is off. That could be why the canola isn't growing. Typically, with the server here, I leave the time at 5x. Just keeps things moving that way. I put the plant growth at fast. Again, just keep things moving. And I disable withering. That way, we don't have to worry about harvesting, you know, somebody's on, not on. Somebody's on, but AFK type of thing, you know. Don't have to worry about anything withering that way. Yeah, we'll grab this a little bit over here a minute. Don't think this is what I missed, though, because I just started over here. And yeah, obviously we do not have a no-till planter, so we do have to cultivate. For those who are wondering, it's like, why are you cultivating? Well, we have to with the planter we have. Which, personally, I always like cultivating anyway, so it doesn't really bother me much. Although I do prefer a much larger cultivator. And a much larger tractor to go with it, really. Okay, we'll try to read a few comments here a minute. Oh, I just need to correct this here a minute. Went a little offside. I was trying to straighten it out there, and it just kept getting over and over. Tractor's probably just a little underpowered here for this cultivator. Hint, hint, someone want to buy me a bigger tractor? Anyway, like I said, we'll read a couple of comments here a minute and try to drive at the same time. This should always end well, especially when I'm not using the GPS mod. Okay, where shall I start? Delcom on my Case 620 versus other tractors. This was versus the T9. He wants me to try the Buher versus the Case 620 there, quad track. I predict that contest ending up real well. I'm sure the Buher can outpull this. Haha. Kenye? Can you, not exactly sure how to say your name. Was asking, where is the drive settings mod? I'm not sure if you mean where to find the mod or where to find the settings for the mod. I'll answer both. Drive control mod, you can find off a mod host or just search for drive control, should come up. Probably all the other mod sites have it as well. The settings for the drive control mod. If you go into your farming simulator folder, there is a drive control XML. You can open that up and disable any of the parts of drive control mod you do not want. It's, if I remember correctly, it's just like a true-false statement there. And yeah, it's not as easy to drive here and read comments as you might think. If folks think you can drive better and read comments, then let me know. I'd like to see a video on that. It's also a little bit harder to read comments now with the steering wheel, actually, because the steering wheel here doesn't actually provide a good place for me to set my iPad. The G27, I could actually set it right behind it there. It actually worked pretty good, but I can't with the new wheel here, so I need to change my setup here a little bit, or something. Oh well, I'll have to figure out something sometime. Kyle was saying, I'm disappointed in the mod maker, the Big Bud. If you're going to make a mod of a tractor based on a real-life tractor, at least make it sure it is made properly. Very good point. For those of you watching my Big Bud pull-off there versus the Case 620, the Case won. Real life, I don't think that would happen. I'm pretty sure Big Bud would walk away with the quad track, I would think. I mean, I know the quad track's got tracks, but I mean, come on, we're talking 900 horsepower with humongous wheels on it. Sorry, Case, I don't think it'll work. Oh, don't put it in the drink. Don't put it in the drink. Ooh, that was close. Edwards was suggesting for the pull-off, how about a T9 565 Smart Tracks? Says the horsepower rated on that is 1020 or 1020. Might give the Case a challenge. I'm not sure what Smart or 565 first Smart Tracks you have, but the T9 Smart Tracks that I have, and I do have one by the way, only has 565 horsepower, I believe. So how you have one that has 1020, I'm thinking that's just a slightly cheated mod of some sorts, I'm guessing. But and I have tried it actually, by the way, for those of you wondering, because I actually seen that. Ooh, it's like another one with tracks. Let me try this. The Case wins, at least the one I have anyway. Paul was saying, glad I watched your video. Got some good info on the new multiplayer game. Hope to see you soon. Hopefully you can get on as well. I think Paul, he has commented he's having some trouble getting on. Map mismatch problem. And I was alluding to this last episode. And this is why I'm doing the downloads the way I am this time around. We just keep having troubles with mods and stuff. So hopefully this will make it easier for everybody to join. And the issue with the map is, if you use the link below to the actual website, the map off of that website does not work, even though that is where I got that map. I downloaded the map from that website, uploaded it to the server, and something changed somewhere, and I did not change it. I did not edit that map. I never even opened the zip file. I just uploaded it straight up and then dropped it in my game. Something's changed. It doesn't work. You have to use either of the two downloads I've provided, either the one off the server or my alternate download link. So Dylan was saying the ridge marker is used to show where the next pass will be, not to mark in front of the tractor. Correct. It's supposed to mark the middle of where your next pass will be, and that's, I must not, maybe I didn't explain it real good in that video, but as far as I know, it's supposed to mark the middle of the next pass, not like the edge. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, yes, this farming simulator wheel makes it really easy to honk horns. Okay, I think we got this field wrapped up as much as we can. We'll put the cultivator away here, I guess. I have to wait for the canola to grow there, and if it doesn't grow, yeah, we'll probably cultivate it under. And Kyle commented back to Dylan's comment there as well, saying the ridge markers didn't make sense to him either. So, I mean, I get what ridge markers do. They're just the ones on that planter. We're talking episode 6 on the Gold Edition map there. Steering wheel. Bailey was asking, does it work for a laptop? Yes, it does. Just make sure you have 2 USB ports. That's the only thing. And you know what I think we're going to do here? Let's I'm going to actually turn around, bring this cultivator back, and because we need to cultivate that canola yet. By the way, I'm charging $1 for anybody that drops their tractors in the drink here. Not including myself, because that would cost me too much money for every time I've dropped this tractor right in there. That's just like a really nasty turn right there. Anyway, folks, I think we'll wrap up the video there. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And remember, if you want to join the server, download links are in the description below. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and till next time, folks.